guys.
Hello, blah, blah, blah,
Podcast. La podcast. I'm Zack Senior.
The podcast. I'm Gabby.
And we have Lizzie over here on the
I'm over here in the podcast.
And I can't stop hitting your microphone.
Stop. What's going on? What changed?
I just seem
He's a
feeling
performer.
I'm a performer. I'm
You're
a lively. I'm
gesticulating.
Italian.
Italian.
I can't help it, guys. I'm Zach. Feeling cool and kooky as always.
Do you like my shirt? It has a bunch of cowboys on it.
Yeah.
I do.
You know, I watched that movie Horizon Part 1.
How was it?
It was deeply bad.
Okay. That's
Which
what I've
is
heard.
heartbreaking. This is Kevin Costner.
Yes.
We know we love him.
Love him.
Yellowstone.
What's that, rest in peace?
Aficionado.
Dances with Wolves.
And he was like, I am
A man's
leaving.
man's every man.
A man's man's every man.
So
But
true.
also a guy's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a girl's guy.
Ideal guy for a girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Masculine
Stoic
with
masculine.
tenderness in his eyes only.
Has a daughter.
Violent, but has a daughter.
Violent but has a daughter.
Yes,
Such a
is
hot thing
such
for a
a hot guy. So, like, he's the star of Yellowstone. Everyone wants a piece of him,
Mhm.
you know? And obviously, there's some drama with Taylor Sheridan in the Yellowstone, back offices.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. He makes like $100 million a season.
Sure.
He's like, I'm not coming back. He's the lead.
Mhm.
He goes off.
For Yellowstone.
For Yellowstone. He goes off.
biggest show.
The biggest show in the world.
outside of the little bubble I live in.
The biggest show in the world.
Yes. The show that everybody that lives outside of the tri-state area
Loves.
I mean,
I
there's
love it.
posters in London for
I know.
it. Yeah.
I know.
It's the biggest show in the world. I love it, to be fair. But it took me a while to get there.
Yeah.
You go, all right, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
So he self-finances his own Western. It goes to, what's that? No, the other one.
Sundance.
Venice.
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 and Ben.
And you know when on social media where it's all these clips from Venice and it's like, Horizon got a 12-minute standing ovation. Like,
Yeah.
who is timing these claps?
And like
know.
I'd be like, I'm done now. That
I
was
want
so amazing.
you to
you.
stop clapping.
I'm
wanna
gonna have
sit
to
down.
pee. It's the end of a movie.
The movie's 3.5 hours long.
I would
Yeah.
say when it's like closing into the final scene, my bladder engages. I need to get out of that theater immediately.
Immediately.
Do they not have confections at Cannes?
They must have confections at
Can I
Cannes.
get a turbo popcorn?
Yeah.
Can I get a slushy Coca-Cola flavored?
Can I get the blue slushy dog, please? Okay, what is
Okay.
it?
What is this?
You don't
Hell?
have that? Yeah.
What is this fucking hell? I don't want foie gras in my movie theater. I want a slushy blue.
I don't. I would maybe a foie gras flavored slushy from Mad Dogs or whatever that
bitch.
company is.
So
Go on.
He self-finances millions and millions of dollars. His
it's a
own
lot.
Western.
Okay.
It's a big budget.
It's big budget and it's a saga. And you know the definition of saga is like it could be so many.
A saga is an ongoing story.
It's an ongoing
told
story.
in chapters.
The Twilight Saga.
The
for
budget
example.
is
Exactly.
$100 million.
$100 million.
is that even a lot these days?
For a Western,
in
by the way.
Biden's America.
If you're
Biden's
self-financing,
what is that?
it's
One
a lot.
camcorder and a pack of
A
cigarettes?
pack of menthols. It's $100 million for a Western. This is no CGI is needed. Like they just were frivolous. And it's because it is so goddamn long. And I watched it with love in my heart for Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, boring. Couldn't even get to the last 10 minutes.
No.
I turned it off before the last. I was like, I can't do this.
Like it wasn't even worth the commitment to the end.
Yeah.
Which most things can at least reach that bare minimum.
And I'll watch a Western just for the visuals. I love a Western. I took a class in college called Westerns.
Ooh.
Crazy. What I did with my parents' money for college.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
what the-
Westerns.
Crazy the things they just put together and they're like, this is worth a credit. Of what is a credit even mean?
$6,000. So I'm wearing
Space
my
and awareness. It's like, go fuck
Go
yourself.
fuck yourself. So I'm wearing my cowboy shirt in honor of Cowboys Everywhere, in
Shout out.
honor of my love for Kevin, but I hated the first one, and the second one's at Venice right now, so we'll see, Kevin.
Oy.
Oh, I know.
We'll see.
Is it missing tits? Is it missing like a seedy
It's
gay
missing-
subplot?
He is the lead, presumably.
obviously.
Yeah,
right?
it better
Which
be.
fine.
1 hour into the movie is when he appears.
Yeah.
1 hour. I looked at the thing, I was like, no way. 1 hour he
Where is
appears.
Kevin?
Sienna Miller, the other lead, 45 minutes till you see this bitch.
What's the whole movie about?
It's like all set up in a way, like, and worse than Dune. You know, the first Dune is all set up, but it's just
I think
still awesome.
The first Dune ruined my last relationship. Actually,
triggering.
No, it was the first one because it was all build up, and right before we watched it, I watched a YouTube video telling me the entire lore.
No, you need someone you could talk through.
Well, also
I've never not talked through a movie.
I'm a chatterbox in movies.
Me too. I want to
chat.
When
people are like, I don't like to talk during movies, I'm literally like, it's painful.
That's okay.
This is a group activity.
Way.
Yeah.
Like,
we're hanging out.
I get it if it's like a regular movie.
Watch it by yourself.
But like if my friend or partner or whoever I was with was like, I want to just watch the movie. First off, I'd be mad that they said that.
I would literally be like,
what I'm saying is hilarious.
I would take my ring and throw it at Kyle's face if he said, I just want to watch this movie. But I'm sorry.
But then I'm like, okay.
You don't care what I say.
If we were watching Beverly Hills Cop or whatever, then yeah, I'll shut up and let the humor fly.
It should be fun.
Okay.
I feel like
But when we're watching Dune, the most self-serious long pauses of no audio, you know what I mean? Just sort of like
visual, montage,
no levity, not a breath of levity
not
in that
moment of levity,
not one scene of them all at a table, like like nothing. Okay, it is serious. It's serious. Desert conquistadors. Okay, literally,
no one cracks a smile in Dune 1 or Dune 2.
That boy and his mother are on the edge the entire time.
Yep.
In tight little suits, and then like the nose thing, it's like long periods of silence.
Yeah.
And like flashbacks into Gob Jabbar. Yeah.
Exactly right.
Like you can't chat while there's going on like crazy.
How am I supposed to not?
And I'll tell you what.
What?
As everyone knows, I have an Alexa squiggle rope in my room. That everyone should know about that.
It's a squiggle.
And it's voice automated, and I say Alexa squiggle on, Alexa squiggle off.
It's a light.
When
people don't realize.
It's a light. It's a light.
It's a light in the shape of a squiggle.
Light. Yeah. In my room, when Dune 2 came out, you could say, Alexa, squiggle Arrakis, and it makes it Arrakis.
That's fun.
Oh my, squiggle Arrakis.
Squiggle Arrakis.
So I'm literally, felt like I was in Arrakis with this fucking guy.
Yeah, silent and dry.
So like I'm talking, and then after that night, break up?
Yeah. Okay. Well, he broke up with you because you talked through Dune.
I mean, I don't.
This
That
guy.
is just what I'm noticing. Is that like
context clues?
Because I was like joking around, being like, yeah, and he's like, hey, you talked a lot, and I was like,
that's it.
What the fuck?
That's
the
problem.
Yeah.
It's called watching a movie with a loved one.
And I watched a 45-minute YouTube video. I could have gone on about the Spacefaring Guild. It's a big part of the story of Dune. They're not even touching on in the movie. Okay? I could talk to you about the Spacefaring Guild, the spice trade. Okay? 1,000 years of history in their fucking world. And exactly what happened, how we get to the Orange Bible. Yeah.
Oh, and also here's what bothers me about this guy. Like one of my favorite things about you is watching a piece of media or even finding out a simple fact about the universe and saying, Zach, what's this? And you know the past, present, and future of this thing. There's nothing better than watching Dune and saying, Zach, tell me everything I'm missing right now.
Go.
I'm like, all right, so she's actually the 7th generation Bene Gesserit who actually decided to have a daughter or son when everybody told her to have a daughter.
Exactly.
And that's
you're only allowed to have daughters.
Started the entire story.
Yeah.
And here's...
You were supposed to have a son. I'm the Bene Gesserit with the little needle.
Yeah, sorry.
What's it called?
The Gob Jabbar.
The Gob Jabbar.
The Gob Jabbar.
I love how it's just a little needle.
What was the bit we were doing yesterday? Oh, if my dad didn't pay my Amazon bill, I'd be like, I'll do it.
With the Gob Jabbar.
With the Gob Jabbar.
I will do it.
I'll do it with the Gob Jabbar.
Do you think you could pass that Dune test where you stick your hand in the box and then it's supposed to be like pain and then you just can't? Because their whole thing is don't react like an animal. You have to be above your natural instinct.
I think I could because of how much pain I've experienced. I think all women could ultimately.
Sure. Ask me after December.
I genuinely think I could do it.
Ask me after December.
I think I could do it.
If I could do this podcast with black mold poisoning,
painful.
then I could do the Goblin
if your hand. I feel like listen, that privileged boy, okay, living on that spaceship. Oh yeah, it probably was tough for him. I live in New York goddamn city.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't wake up for no less than a Gob Jabbar. Okay?
I wake up, get lunch, and go to sleep with a Gob Jabbar.
My landlord has a Gob Jabbar at my throat the first of every month. Okay?
Pain.
We have the I can't get away from these things.
One time a fucking cockroach fell on my face while I was doing laundry.
Yeah.
That's a gob jabbar to the third eye. Do you understand?
Yeah, are you kidding me? Yeah, the big sandworm. Yeah, I gotta ride the subway. It's a little bit more ferocious if you ask me.
A big sandworm? Talk about my ex-boyfriend.
And at least the sandworm gives you drugs, okay?
Yeah.
I lose my drugs on the subway, okay?
Every time I see them riding the sandworm, I'm like, I could have done that.
Sure.
Yeah. I think I do very well in a post-apocalyptic or sci-fi scenario.
Sure.
Because I'm so vibey.
Yeah, and I love violence.
Yeah.
So I think that will really help me in those moments. Also, never forget that I had a bright orange foam surfboard that I would surf with in the Jersey Shore, which is famously some of the roughest waves.
You in a post-apocalyptic world being like, wait, I had an orange surfboard.
I don't,
You don't
so you
understand,
think
I
I
had an
can't
surfboard.
fucking ride a goddamn sandworm?
So true.
No, yeah.
So true.
I think I'd show up and they'd all be like, this guy's really cool. I'm very confident no matter the situation, if it's a group of people, I'll survive.
Sure. I think I would be the big evil floaty guy who bathes in black oil.
Yeah, you would be.
You know that main villain?
Yeah.
You know the main villain?
The main villain, I related to him the most. I was like, totally, you have to regain your strength in that black oil.
And that is what you do every night.
Yeah.
You would do it. You would do it.
And I'm like, hooked up to a bunch of pipes.
You are so
Bring him to me. That's so me.
You would totally.
What are those guys called?
What are they? There's the Brackens.
I'm such a fucking
Bracken.
Bracken. It's crazy. I'm both Jewish and a Bracken.
So true. And this actually does transition us to
Really?
the surprise segment. That
Can I just say one last thing about Gabby?
That's so you.
That is so you.
See?
Yeah.
But just one more thing.
And you're what is Timothy Chalamet?
What is it? The Atreides.
Atreides, but what are the sand people called?
Oh, they're called the Fremen.
Fremen. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. See, I watched the video.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, you have one more thing.
Guy.
15 seconds. Go.
Okay, you really are would be the kind of witch, woman who would kill a youth for their life force.
Anytime I hear a story of lore about how witches drain a virgin's blood for youth, I'm like, I couldn't relate more. At a certain point, celery juice doesn't work.
Yeah, and it's you need the blood of the innocent.
I need the blood of the innocent.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
They've been through nothing. I need their blood more than they need their blood.
And they are fools. Okay.
Watch your ass.
Watch your ass.
I'm right
There's
behind
people
you.
out here trying to slurp up your life force.
And you're just, I caught you so easy for that virgin blood. Also, don't be a fucking virgin, loser.
Okay.
Or else your blood would be like arrows at a tank.
Okay, yeah. It would make you older.
Exactly.
So we don't want that.
Okay. Well, this is great because the transition is to our segment today because this episode is coming out the first week of October,
Ooh,
which is spooky season. So I love spooky season.
Yeah.
Spooky season is my
Best
favorite season.
Season of American culture.
Yeah.
It is.
So
Except
I
Thanksgiving.
decided to bring back one of our favorite segments, Hot or Not, Scary Movie Villains.
Yeah.
So, Zach, if you will open the first one, we're going to start with
Zach's background of his iPad
Is it just dicks?
So, no, it's like
dicks. What do you fucking think I am? What the fuck do you think I am?
To be fair, you have opened your iPad and been in the middle.
It's a bloody, but then look.
it's like a
Wait.
kabuki demon.
Hey,
Oh
that's
my
his
God.
actual face.
It's
I
worse than
texted you
dicks.
the link to the
we're always making a fuss, aren't we?
we are making fun.
do it
So yes,
together.
this is just an assortment. These are all very famous, iconic movies. No kind of indies, and I just picked the ones that
Is
I
my
like.
ex-boyfriend in there? Jack Skellington?
No, I didn't do Jack Skellington because we've talked about Jack Skellington so
To
much. So,
But
but there's some that
bada.
are kind of like him. Do I need to share it in a different
No,
way?
1 second.
Okay.
Oh, I have a sinus infection.
Okay, perfect.
I feel my
Start with
ears
number one.
connecting through my
What's
brain,
going on? Sorry.
through the mushrooms in
you
my
share
brain.
it with my, or maybe email it.
Yep.
I feel the mushroom spores growing in my brain from the black mold.
Do you really think that it's black mold that was in that old sweaty cottage in that you were doing the show in?
It was a dungeon. It was literally a dungeon.
A cave.
It was called the cave.
Maybe you're just sick because you were traveling for so long.
I was only traveling for 2 weeks. I've done much worse.
So true.
We're getting older, bitch.
I've done much worse.
We're getting older. I can barely have a tequila soda before I'm crying my eyes out.
Oh, I forgot to say I went to the U.S. Open and I got absolutely obliterated.
Love that.
And tennis is really cool.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway,
note,
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger, hot or not?
Hot or not?
Hot or not, Freddy Krueger. The thing I personally like about him is that he's so ugly that he has to prove himself. Like, you know how really ugly guys like eat pussy?
Totally.
Yeah,
you know? That's what Freddy is giving me.
I love the hand.
I love the hand.
The jewelry of the claw thing.
He loves accessories.
It is so unnecessary. You already have the ability to manipulate dreams.
Yeah.
Like you do not need that like gay ass glove.
But that's
right?
what I'm saying is he is dying for your affection because he's so insecure. And honestly, with that complexion, give me 2 weeks and some retinol. I'll clear that right up.
Also, are those baby blues?
Yeah,
baby
those
blues?
baby blue eyes.
I think those are baby.
Like if he was around
blues.
nowadays, you'd throw retinol cream on him, some sperm egg facials,
little veneers,
okay?
and he'll be fine.
2 veneers and literally stay bald. Get some tattoos. You know what
he's
I mean?
fine.
He's
one hoop earring. That's like my ex.
Yeah. Thank you.
Gabby, I'm going to say a lot of these guys
are your ex.
I
will say
teeth have never been a priority for me.
I know.
When it comes to villains, I really do like his sort of outfit choice.
Yeah.
It's like very it's very autumn.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It is
Like
autumn.
He is
So
serving
autumnal.
autumn.
He is, no matter how he's going to kill you, he is going to do it while cozy.
Totally.
And
a
comfort
hat.
is key.
But you know,
A hat. Aw, he's like Lorelai Gilmore.
I love how you'd be like, wait. There we
Top
go.
of the morning.
Want to try it on?
I feel as if like I'm pretty advanced in my dreaming now because he fucks with teenagers, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I would be able to be like, no, stop.
Hey,
and actually get him stuck in my dream.
Oh,
Kind of vibe.
really
Like
good.
I truly believe I'm astrally powerful at this point.
I believe
where
it.
I would be like, Freddy, wrong move.
Sing, sing, sing.
And I'd be like, this is what it would be like to live as a gay man for eternity. And it would be free for him. And like,
Maybe he is a gay man. Maybe that's why he's lashing out so much.
Well, he does lash out to boys and girls alike.
well, he is a pedophile. That's why they burned him to death and
that's
why he looks this way.
right.
So
Oh, really? See, I never watched
Yeah.
the movie.
he's sort of Epstein coded. I would
Totally
say.
forgot about
well,
But
that.
on the local
Oh.
level.
Yeah.
Not on an island.
Freddie, you just missed the island, my boy.
and all the parents of the community got together and burned him alive. That's
Wow.
why he looks like that.
Wait, what's the lore?
He was a pedophile.
Yeah.
In what year?
In like the past, and then so all the
but everyone was a pedophile in the past.
I know a lot
think he
of
was
there's a lot
a
of
bad
rules
one.
out there. Okay,
Yeah.
this isn't a safe world.
But then he kills kids. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
as
goes into their
revenge.
revenge.
He goes into their dreams and he kills them.
As revenge.
He
on
kills
the
them
parents.
in the dreams and then that kills them in real life.
From a mysterious sleeping disorder where you never wake up.
Yeah.
That's so sad because he could have just fucked them in this.
Yeah.
A missed
Like,
opportunity.
If you're a pedophile, like, why are you killing kids? They're your favorite kind of person.
That's almost like confirmation that the devil is, because he's like, here, no, keep doing it. And here's a way to do it more. Yeah, like, yeah, what the hell? You are not using your power like you should, bitch.
I did not realize he's a pedophile. That obviously makes him less hot to me for obvious reasons.
Yeah, of course, because he wouldn't
Yeah.
be into you.
Or he would.
Yeah. And
'Cause
being
I'm
with
so
him would
young.
make you feel like old. You'd be like, well, like you guys would have sex and you'd be like, well, did you really like that? Or like, what were you like, picturing?
What were you picturing?
I know. I'm 32.
I'm 32.
I don't like it either.
I feel that I'm aging too. It doesn't just affect you.
Yeah.
I don't know how much retinol I have to put on my skin and yours to make this
so
work.
much retinol between the two of you.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So hot or not?
Not
Not.
because of the pedophile.
Yeah,
thing,
it really
I
ruins
guess.
it, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, yeah, because that's somehow worse than all the other. Everyone's has an evil thing.
Well, yeah,
It
everyone
is
has
worse.
an evil thing, but it is the worst.
it is the
of-
worst of the evil things
Yeah.
so far. So here we
So
go.
far, we'll see.
So
Next
it's a
up-
pass.
Pass.
Pass on
Sorry,
him.
Freddie.
Next up, Michael Myers.
Villain
of the Halloween
is
franchise.
It's giving union worker in a way that I really personally like.
You love union worker.
Stature to him.
He's so big.
He's big.
Quiet. Okay, collected. He's like the kind of guy who like is like, I can't believe you get up on stage and talk like I could never. But he's really good at his business.
Yeah,
you know
which
what I mean?
is HVAC.
Yeah, he's so he's like a wisdom. He has so much wisdom in HVAC, right?
Yeah. And it's like I feel like what's his name again?
Michael Myers.
I feel like Michael Myers, and no, I have not seen the movie either. By the way,
haven't seen this movie.
I don't watch scary movies. But this is good because you know the lore and I don't. What I'm feeling from this photograph and vibe is that he is killing you to save you from the traumas and evils of this world.
In a very weird way, that is his modality. Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, this world is so hard. Let me save you from it.
He also
like
gets more powerful for everyone he kills.
He does.
In what way?
He's like magic towards the end of the series.
Oh, see, he even has his own little magic.
He believes in magic because the only way to use magic is to believe it.
It's very Tinkerbell coded.
Yeah, so he knows the chakras.
I also love, they like, because there's several of these films at this point. I don't even know how many Halloweens there are now, but like they capture him so many times and he always gets free.
He always gets out.
He's a slippery little snake.
So he's smart.
Can't keep him down.
He's a very smart.
And he's a hard worker.
Shy because of the mask.
Like
Freddy doesn't wear a mask because he's like, I want you to see my face.
Yeah.
But like,
Michael's like, stop.
he's like, because I bet he's like, take it off. You're beautiful.
Also, like if you're too good looking, you don't get taken seriously.
Yeah, of course.
So true.
It's probably like he's so hot under there that he wouldn't be scared.
Stop. No, like I'm trying to kill you.
I'm scary.
Like in the room being like, did it? And they're like, oh fuck yeah.
Kill me, Michael Myers.
No. Yeah.
Also, isn't that the name of that comedian?
Mike Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the same name. No one's ever brought that up. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the same
what
name.
about that?
I don't
was that
know.
planned?
Mr. Gadget? Inspector Gadget?
No, that was
that's Sarah Jessica Parker's husband.
Yes.
Which is Freddy got finger?
Mike Myers. What?
No, he's from Wheeler's Day Out? Big Wheeler's Day Out? What's that movie?
Where
Ferris
all
Bueller?
Big Wheeler.
Oh my God.
We're all
Matthew Broderick. We're trying to come up with Matthew
Mike
Broderick.
Myers is not Inspector Gadget, but he is
Austin Powers.
You don't like scary movies.
I don't like scary movies. I never have.
Like specifically,
so crazy.
I can
love
understand why you wouldn't like thrasher movies about a guy who just kills hot blonde girls because that is very like it seems like it's
There's a
at
lot
you.
of dead
it's written towards me.
Yeah.
I like scary movies because like gay guys are usually never featured in them because
So
I
true.
do believe that any gay guy worth his salt would just not get in that
Not
situation.
even get in the situation.
He would be like, there's clearly like a killer.
It's him.
Yeah. They're out of town because they're just like, I'm just gonna get out of here.
I need a vacation.
Yeah.
Like
I've never watched. I like macabre, kooky movies. Like I love Nightmare Before Christmas, one of my favorite movies. A Corpse Bride, absolutely.
Sure.
Halloween Town, sure. Made for children, by the way.
yeah, all of those were.
Every
Yeah.
single one.
But anything I get so scared so easily. Like even Coraline, I couldn't watch, which is another child
Really?
one. Yeah, I get so scared.
I love scary movies. I am a big scary. I mean, my baby shower is based on Goosebumps. Like,
Yeah,
I love it.
I loved Goosebumps, but it
Again,
can't
for
be.
kids.
Goosebumps is fucked up though.
It can't.
Well,
be
that was
too
before
real.
when they aged up for kids.
Yeah,
They,
yeah, it
you
was
tried to
crazy.
get the kids to think a little.
I like gore, but it has to be elevated. Like I love True Blood when everyone gets killed nonstop.
Sure.
Bloody, gory. Goop.
Yeah, but there's also so much sex.
It's a
Exactly.
sexual killing.
There's no sex in this. Why am I even?
Yeah, I
It's
beg
to
to
feel
differ.
fear.
I beg to differ. That's sex right there.
There's
That's
sex on a
sex
stick.
on a
That's a 6'6" glass of water.
And I remember watching it once when I was like younger. It was like
Yeah.
the fifth one came out, and I was and like he walked out, and you just saw like the actor's body.
Yeah.
And like I was young, and I was like, oh fuck.
The other thing
And then
I
he
like-
brutally killed a girl.
The thing I like about Michael Myers in the film, not the comedian actor, is that he never runs. I mean,
he doesn't have
like,
to. He's too big.
when he's stalking people, he's always like, people will see him and run away, and then he's just walking towards them.
Yeah.
And I think that's really
That's really hot.
Like
yeah.
he doesn't rush for anyone.
He's not rushing. He's like, I'll get you.
Well, I remember watching The Strangers growing up.
Oh, that was scary.
Absolutely. If anything's too real, like there could be a scary guy in the woods. I live in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
There could, if it's too close to home.
Red Hook?
No, in Cold Neck.
I was like,
in New Jersey. I live in the middle of the woods.
Red Hook, New York City, the Statue of Liberty. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, I understand. Being near the woods.
People often said that the house in When a Stranger Calls looked exactly like my house.
Well,
This is too real. I'm home alone often.
That's why I'm happy because like a horror movie like almost never takes place in like a 2-bedroom
in an apartment. I know.
You know what I mean? So like, because or like any like when you live in a big home,
it will.
Sure, I understand.
Well, literally, ghosts and things can only, or I guess you're worried about killer men.
Killers. Yeah.
I'm worried about killer men, like ghosts. Okay,
get in here.
Bring it on.
in here.
I'm a huge fan. My favorite type of horror movie is demonic possession, ghost,
So what's
like
your favorite?
exorcism.
Yeah,
The Conjuring, like one of those that universe. Yeah. I just love the like crawling up a wall.
I don't like that either.
And it's like God never works. Like the priest is always like God, and like it just always
not quite there.
Work.
Yeah,
like where is God? Okay, why isn't he letting it work? He's just letting this girl.
I have too much light in my heart, and I can't experience that kind of
so excited.
But
if it's macabre and cute,
I
like that.
The horror movies with the demonic because it actually preps me because like I also believe that like try me. I want a demon to try.
Demons?
I have night terrors.
Go into that.
So it's kind of less now, but for a long stretch of time, starting my sophomore year of college, I would have these very real like nightmares. It was always happening in my bedroom as it existed. And it was always a variance of somebody's trying to come through my window. There's a shadow figure at the end of my bed. There's bugs or snakes in my bed.
Yeah.
And that nightmare would cause me to leap out of bed and then in very extreme cases, like run out of my room, or one time I ran out of my apartment before I was waking up. And so I'm like very active. And I was living with 2 of my dear friends at the time. But now it's less of that. It's just more of like I'll sit up or like I'll ask Kyle if something is happening and he'll say no. And then I'll argue with him because
I'll be like, there are snakes in here.
Yeah, there's snakes in the bed, Kyle.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing with all these snakes in the bed?
I get so mad at him because he's like, nothing's there. And I'm like, I'm literally looking at it. The ceiling is coming down.
A pillow over your head.
So yeah, it's been thankfully less in recent year. But yeah, I'll still have times when I like jump and run out of bed.
Have you ever seen the shadow figure? Or is it just like a shadowy figure?
It's just a shadowy figure. Every one time I saw eyes, but that's rare. It's usually just like I know that there is something there in the room, but it doesn't like amorphosize into anything real.
I had this sleep paralysis demon the other day.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's usually just a voice for me. And the voice went like this. Gabby, 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 Gabby.
That's so great.
Oh, God. What?
And I was frozen like this.
It was like voiced by Danny DeVito.
Gabby, 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 Gabby. And I was like, what the fuck? What? But usually it's like little like trolls for me.
Oh wow!
Little demon trolls in my room.
Yeah.
I don't have sleep paralysis. I did when I would get it when I would fall asleep in my desk in high school.
Yeah,
like in that position, I would get locked in. But for me, it was just a lot of buzzing energy, and I eventually I learned to control it. Yeah, I was like into like
and weaponize
creating a lucid dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're amazing at what you do in the nighttime realm.
I'm very versed in the nocturnal realm. The day one, the jury's still out. So smash.
That's a hot. Next one, my favorite, Nosferatu.
Kind of looks like your current boyfriend.
This is really Gabby coded.
Kind of, right?
Totally.
He does kind of.
The thing I love about Nosferatu is not only his name, talk about named after your culture.
I know, it's really beautiful.
It's really giving height. It's giving big hands, which means big feet, which means big dick.
Yeah.
He absolutely looks like the guy I'm dating for sure.
I love his one baby tooth. Like, I would get veneers here. Maybe like
everyone
that's really it.
These
that's
villains
all.
could use veneers.
Yeah.
But other than that, like
No notes.
I
Maybe
love
he should
the
go-
brows. I
love the brows.
brows.
Maybe he should go to the Toupee Queen and get that.
I don't know. I feel
He
like this
really
is a
looks
Jason
like it.
Statham situation.
I know. I do think like
His ears are so cute.
like I want to be like
like I want to wobble his ears.
Well, and do you know the like lore conspiracy
Please.
behind?
No, please.
So the actor Max Schreck, I think that's how you say his name. He did such a convincing job as Nosferatu that this lore was created that he actually was a vampire because of how like this is just how he
that
showed
was
up.
back in the day when they
Like
were
this
all
was like
dumb.
the no hair and makeup.
They were
he
all
just
like,
showed
oh, he
up
must
like-
actually be.
oh, he just looked like
'cause I
that. One
can't
tooth.
just-
I mean, maybe they put in dentures or something, but he was like so creepy that everybody was like, he has this. This is such a real portrayal that
Well, every time
mean.
I watch True Blood because the story of True Blood is that they present that vampires have always existed
Yes.
amongst us, but now they're coming out of the coffin because
Yeah.
they could drink synthetic blood. Which I love a fantasy that fits into the structure of that it could happen in real life.
Yeah, I love I love that.
It's
That's really cool.
so awesome.
I feel like we kind of need that because every single show is about like magicians having a secret world in the human world. I want a show about like when they aren't secret anymore.
yeah,
And how does everybody react? Yeah,
that
like
is
that's
True Blood,
That's True Blood, but I want like it.
but
to-
only vampires.
yeah, like let's get like
Witches.
and shit like that. We'll write it.
I agree.
No one
And
take that idea.
don't
Yeah.
take that.
this is a big smash for me.
Huge smash.
Tailored,
Like even farther, I would say like make love.
I kind
This
of.
is if it's a fuck, marry, kill. This is a marry.
I think I would ghost him.
You would?
I feel like he.
We don't
you
have
know
the
his
same
ex
type.
is a ghost and he's going to take that person.
yeah.
I just think that like first off, this guy would be up my ass.
He'd
Like
be
he
obsessed
would
with
be
you.
obsessed with
He'd
me.
be controlling.
So true.
But I think like he is to his thralls, but like he'd be like, and I'd be like, ring off my forehead, and I'd be like a Bella Swan situation, but rather than I can't hear her thoughts, it would like it's like
It's like,
like,
oh, my thoughts came right back.
ow, it bounced off. It's solid.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
solid in there.
That's solid brick, that brain.
It would make him obsessed with me. I would obviously hook up with him because I like the attention.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
if Nosferatu is wooing you, like, that's pretty cool.
He's
like,
my
socially.
thrall. You know what I mean? Like, so I literally think that we would go steady for a little bit. I would kind of get, because he is for me that height when tall starts to be a disorder.
Mhm. And,
Yeah.
like, I really
know,
like that.
That's Gabby's
R-
story.
above 6'5".
He is
like
above
now.
6'5".
Now we're getting into it. Look at his arm length. Like,
I like when they look like it's a freak show.
Yeah.
and I feel like he'd be bad at riffing.
I understand that. I can get that.
Yeah, I don't think he's like.
I don't think he's a
Rip
chatterbox.
God.
I don't think he's a chatterbox.
But I think he'll really enjoy watching you do what you do.
Yeah, like
I think he'd be really supportive.
so I will smash, but it's not a love smash.
Okay.
It's a purely
Attention
sexual,
based, yeah.
purely body sexual.
Okay. Smash.
Okay. Last one, and then we have to
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw, short king vibes.
short king vibe.
But as you know, they're not my king.
Yeah.
Way too small for me. I want to be the person in the relationship to have the high cheekbones. I don't want that to be
I mean,
talent.
talk about buccal fat removal.
Literally,
Oh,
like
yeah.
if your bone structure is better than mine, then
Yeah.
you're getting in my way.
Jigsaw did it first.
Yeah.
I also just really love like you really dressed up for this date, and like it's embarrassing.
That's nice.
I'm embarrassed for you, and everyone in the room is embarrassed. But I'm gonna give you the courtesy of seeing this date through.
Yeah, because I don't want to like leave you alone at the bar. Here's my issue is I'm sorry, are you riding a beach cruiser? Like you're
Yeah.
36.
You're 36.
You don't have a car?
It's the bike of it all, isn't it?
The ruby
tricycle.
red beach cruiser.
Yeah, that's how you get around.
You're gonna show up to the date on a single speed?
like so like that doesn't tell me as a potential partner
That you could provide.
that you could provide what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Love the rosy cheek swirlies.
I do
Like,
love that.
That is
really
the part I do like as
could
well.
not. That is a smash in itself. Okay.
Yeah. Smash just the cheek swirls.
Kind of think I want to incorporate that into my look.
Yeah.
If you know when you start dating a guy and you like sort of start sounding alike, and you
Yeah.
sort of start
Oh, yeah.
dressing alike,
Yeah.
like that thing, like you use the same words, the
Yeah.
vernacular, you would start dating him and then slowly have cheek swirls.
Yeah.
Well, that is the really tough thing about being gay, because when you're dating somebody, you're like, there's two feelings within you, right? And you're like, do I want to, am I attracted to you or do I want to be like you? Is it a camaraderie? Right?
I used
So
to
it's
have a
all,
joke
that's
about
why
that.
there's like boyfriend twins who you start to look
Yes.
exactly like it.
Yeah.
I've always found that I was
Me and him becoming boyfriend twins. I can't tell if I would have those or he was gonna like look more like.
You hear a little bell coming down the street. I'm like, Zach's here from the podcast.
But imagine him with like a crew cut. Like he's like trying to dress like me.
Yeah.
He does have a strong nose.
He's a strong nose, and I think my biggest issue with him is something we haven't discussed, which is like he needs to let the hair go. Like,
Yeah.
the line has receded far enough
So true.
that let it go, and Jason Statham it. Like,
It's like getting embarrassing.
yeah,
It's
when
getting
you hold
embarrassing
on to it like that, it's
Because he has such a great brow and chin.
And his eyes, like, I feel like let your eyes pop, right?
Yeah.
Like your little beady
The hair is
eyes.
taking away so much
Yeah,
from the
he doesn't need
crimson
it.
chin and the strong brow and nose. Like he has
Yeah.
very masculine features that are being Danny DeVito'd by the hair.
Yeah.
And I really want to just say, like, trying to be really sensitive right here, but like, spray tan.
Is at every CVS.
You
now.
can get a spray tan. I think
I'll give him a little
Creams.
Bear by Vogue, a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
No
maybe a
worries.
gloss, something to really
Nice
make your
hands.
skin not look like it's made of chalk clay.
yeah,
But
I can understand that. There's a sickly vibe.
He's wearing like a Burt's Bees pomegranate that's giving him too much of a tint.
yeah,
You know?
it looks like it looks like you're wearing lipstick.
It looks
Like, it looks like you're wearing lipstick, and like I don't
looks
know.
Like you're, did an auntie kiss you? Like it looks
Yeah.
like you're wearing lipstick.
It's like, what?
No,
I
fuck.
it's my chapstick.
How long has this been there?
It's my
No, it's
chapstick.
ketchup.
It's like it's that's there's a tint to that chapstick. He's like, I've been wearing this for like ever.
I ate that ring pop at like 9 a.m.
Yeah, like it's
I've been to the office.
It's so embarrassing.
It's a pass for me.
I
think
will
he's a
take you under
ugly,
my
gross
wing.
Weirdo.
yeah, I think he
I
has a
pity
lot
him.
of potential, but it's
Gabby,
not right now.
you would fucking you would date this guy and call me crying. What he's okay?
If this guy
This is
was
so-
6'3", Gabby would be foaming at
Well, we
This
don't know
is
what he looks
baby
like when he
hands
stands
coded.
up.
This is baby hands
That's
coded.
true.
Yeah, we've only seen him biking.
That's true.
Do we have an official height? What if he's taller than a glass of water?
That's not tall.
Well, you know what I mean metaphorically.
A metaphorical.
Can
glass
we
of water.
Google how tall
I'm
Jigsaw
doing it right
is?
now.
It's important.
If they don't have Jigsaw's stats online, I'd be shocked.
Like it's not online then. Okay, yeah.
Okay, horrorwiki.com says Jigsaw is short.
Well,
Hold on.
yeah.
Oh, that's it.
I'm
Oh,
trying to see.
I need
If we have an
meters.
official-
Like, is he
Yeah,
5'6" short or is he 5'2" short?
Yeah.
It's not coming up.
Is there a picture of him next to a credit card or a quarter or something?
Or a door frame. Is
Let's
it
see.
him and a fish?
I don't think he's. Okay, well, here's a picture.
There we go.
He's still sitting, but I think it can give us like an idea that he is not tall.
Shorter than I could have imagined. Yeah.
Shorter than
it's
that
actually
demon
worse.
mouse.
Exactly.
I think he's probably like 4 or 5.
He's
like,
quite
it's
short.
giving Sabrina Carpenter.
That's why he's dressing so much and doing the makeup because he's really overcompensating.
Napoleon,
Where
yeah.
Nosferatu
I mean, it
is
is
really doing a
adult.
natural beauty thing.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say pass.
Pass.
Pass for me, obviously.
no
No,
offense.
chance in fucking hell, Jigsaw. Also, you're
You can follow me though.
You can follow me and you can DM me and I'll like it every now and then. Also, his whole way of murdering is just like so camp.
It's
It's
so
like-
because you deserve it, and I'm now putting like it's like we get it, dude. You read about the trolley problem once,
Yeah.
okay, and now you're doing it to everybody. Like, relax.
He's it feels like he would do a big evil speech before he killed you, and
Yeah.
you're like,
Let's
Like-
get a move on.
just kill. What the hell?
I'm
Enough
like,
is enough.
God damn it.
I don't want to learn about Dune right now.
Yeah.
Just kill him.
yeah. Hey,
That's
yeah.
honestly, that's your ex.
This is your ex.
That's the embodiment of your
He had
ex.
way more abs, and then he was taller.
You don't know if he doesn't have abs.
He was.
That's
I'm
the
just gonna go ahead and
entertainment.
assume that
You don't know that he doesn't have abs.
it would not sway my opinion. He had rocket abs. I'm
It
not
would sway mine.
Okay.
he was like, okay,
You know,
I guess I'll go.
Nosferatu is like shredded and
Totally shredded.
I feel like he's not shredded. He almost has like that
European
long,
body?
skinny European body.
Yeah, but there's something
You love
about
that. You love that.
I like him. See, only
When they're-
Michael Myers had Americana hunk.
That's so true.
So
That's-
He was
I'm
the hottest, famously.
I'm gonna get Michael Myers.
Yeah.
You can have Nosferatu.
Deal.
Well, we have more to do on the Patreon. So if you want us to keep doing, or you want to see us do this more, go to patreon.com/thepodcast podcast
Get in the mix.
to get in the mix.
Get in the mix.
And in the meantime, There are sirens. They're coming to get us.
We're getting arrested.
We're getting
that's picked
arrested
up on
for
the mic.
tax evasion.
But we do.
Not even that cool.
Do we have a story boy?
We do. And it's a boy.
Another boy.
This is
We're saying something.
I know. We're saying something.
Is he a gay guy?
I don't know. There's no picture.
We should have them fill out whether they're gay or straight.
I know, right? I'll add that to the Patreon. It's their username is JZone56.
J-Zone. Get in the J-Zone.
Get in the zone.
Get in the J-Zone.
I know.
Okay, engage. J-Zone activated. Okay,
J-Zone activated.
Pew, pew, pew. Into my ass. I love you.
Dude, there's
His
no
first
photograph.
name, I believe, is Jeremy.
Jeremy J-Zone.
Jeremy,
There is no
I-E
photo.
or Y?
Why?
Thank God.
Jeremy J-Zone Smith.
J-Zone.
Just who I
Bagongo.
want to see behind the firewall.
The thing I like about you is that it's giving laser tag. And it's giving the intensity that we want from our Patreons.
Is laser tag energy, like when you go on a Saturday.
Wouldn't that be fun if we all did a meetup and it's laser tag?
Yeah.
That would be so random. That would be the most random activity for us to do with our branding.
That'd be so random.
I'm
be
down.
Oh, I think we should do a photo shoot in a laser tag
We'll pin it.
arena.
Sure, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm down to laser tag anytime you want to bring that.
I also
into
like
the
laser
mix.
tag.
Yeah.
I also recently watched the Hunger Games prequel, and I do think we could have also survived that pretty easily. J-Zone. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that. J-Zone.
J-Zone.
Thank Christ that you got in the zone, J-Zone, got your ass over here into the Patreon. We love your ass. Every time there's a guy here, I'm like, God is good.
Well, as everyone knows, we love boys and even guys.
That's why we
it's
started this podcast.
That's why we started this podcast, so we could just chat about boys and guys. So the fact that you followed that bait, and we've been chumming the waters for you guys.
Yeah.
And finally, you're taking the bait and you're joining the Patreon. We want boys.
Gotcha. You're ours now. And guess we're going to try to make a baby.
So open your ass
And get ready to go.
and get ready to go, because it's going to be a hard 9 months.
Let me tell you.
Lizzie'll, Lizzie'll vouch.
Lizzie will vouch.
It's not all it's chalked up to be.
And Lizzie will teach you how to latch once you give birth.
Okay.
It's okay.
She's sort of like the one who is like, helps all the surrogates.
The midwife.
Yes.
The midwife.
Should we
The midwife.
in our live show as well?
Oh, yes, we should.
Oh, guys, are you loving our live essence and personalities and bodies? You yourself can come to New York City, the city of apples.
Manhattan
Okay.
/ Brooklyn is actually Brooklyn, New York, United States of America.
Littlefield on the
Littlefield.
date, which is
On October 23rd, we are doing a live podcast.
the podcast live.
The first one
live.
sold out real quick.
So quick.
So you probably want to immediately buy tickets to this one. I'm assuming it's in our bio at this
It's going to be, there's going to be links.
I'm
There's gonna be
assuming there's
links,
links.
there's
I'm
gonna be
assuming you're
pictures.
seeing shit if you want to see us going crazy. Last year we did it on Thanksgiving, the week before Thanksgiving, and you guys turned it up.
And this time it's like a gorgeous Wednesday. It's going to be a vibe and a half. As always, we'll have dancers. We'll have special surprises. Maybe Lizzie will give birth live.
I'm going to
on
be
the live
hella
show.
pregnant.
She'll
Yeah,
be
can we have a
pregnant
live
as
cam
hell.
of you
It's going to be
giving
my
birth?
last.
And how we do it
outing.
without the live cam? Oh, it looks like Kyle has fainted, but we gotta quickly talk about Magic Mind. No,
Magic Mind. It's going to be an electric night, so do not miss it. October 23rd.
We're gonna do
at
dating games.
Littlefield.
We're gonna try to make you guys kiss each other. Now that there's a lot of boys in the mix, and if you guys show up, we'll try to make you guys kiss each
It'll
other.
be really mixer vibes.
It'll be a mixer, and it's gonna be a night you're not gonna want to miss. It's
So
gonna be
join us there to see us live in person at Littlefield, October 23rd.
Quick wings, and then we'll jump over.
I love you. I love your Euro trash sort of football look. I love that. I want that
Yeah.
actually.
It's actually very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like this good.
What where is it?
I got this. It
Team.
says Tedesco, which means Italian in German.
Jesus
Okay.
Or it says it means
Okay.
German and Italian. I think
I
that's
keep
it.
picturing a
Tedesco.
Tesco.
I know it's Tedesco.
Tedesco.
It's
You
a German
look-
team of the Italians.
All right.
It's a mess. I love it.
That is a mess. But Italians are Germans and Germans are Italians in a lot of ways.
They chose each other.
They chose each other and fucking kiss.
Yeah.
I love you. I love your body. I love your essence. I love every second with you. And I wish that we got a dish yesterday.
I love you so much that I dropped everything and helped you move. And I would do it again, and I want nothing in return. Maybe that's why I forgot about the lunch, because I'm like, I did this for free. Okay? I could not possibly take her food when she just moved. And there's a hot guy here standing here for her.
Totally. Oh, also, I just realized that you and I are going on tour together.
We are going on tour together. I'm opening for Gabby Bryan.
As well as the live show.
Is this dates after October 7th?
Yes, in October, Zack and I will be in San Diego.
San Diego, California.
San Diego. And we'll also be in Chandler, Arizona.
That I cannot wait for, guys.
I've never been to Arizona.
Arizona's amazing.
I love their ecosystem. It's like
awesome.
desert culture.
Ooh, maybe we'll pop by a little Los Angeles or even San Francisco before or after. But please see us there.
If you guys like
in my bio.
stand-up comedy and you want to see Gabby perform and me do a little thing right before,
you'll do a lot.
You're gonna fucking love it.
We'll also be in New Hampshire on November 13th and Burlington, Vermont on the 14th. And on the 16th, we'll also be at New York Comedy Fest headlining Union Hall.
I can't wait for
Salt Lake City and Bozeman in December.
Hey,
and I'll be in the hospital in December.
Yeah,
and I'm going to Miami after.
Nice,
nice. I can't wait for the Vermont shows because it's right after the presidential election.
Oof. Oh shit!
And this one's going to be a doozy.
Oh no!
I know, right?
Woof, woof.
Yeah.
Woof woof.
Okay. Love you guys.
I love you guys.
Say
Catch
bye.
us on the Patreon. We're going to rate a few more of these disgusting monsters.